I am going crazy. Spanish class was crazy. The substitute teacher watched a movie with us that wasn't even in Spanish, but in Arabic. I didn't know he was Arab.
I hope that the next Spanish class will be good. But now you should go learn geometry, because we're going to write a paper on it.
Damn it. I didn't learn much from that damn geometry. I was concentrating on that damn Spanish, but I didn't know there was going to be a substitute.
Don't worry. I'll help you learn it. We will have 2 geometries anyway. We are allowed to study in one class.
Hi. Everything is alright? I'm Nella. I heard a door slam.
Hello. Nothing special. Only these people. They are constantly phlegmatic, mean and make fun of me because they don't even know me.
Don't be sad. Me and my friends will protect you. I'll be your friend now.
Ah. Nella. Who did you bring home?
Furman, Sharman, Brittany, Powell and Jesse. Let me introduce you to Zach. He was sitting alone in the corridor. I thought that he could join us too.
Well, Zach. So you don't have friends? When you first came to school, you were very emo and sad.
Nella? I don't think Zach wants to be friends. Not a particularly friendly type. Because he's an emo kind of guy. And emos don't really make friends with normal people.
Zach is an emo because no one wanted to be friends with him and he was hurt a lot. When I talked to him, he became more cheerful. So I thought of organizing a pajama party.
I'll see who came. What's in this box?
Well, we boys sleep here, because the girls sleep in separate rooms, plus there are only 4 bedrooms, and that's how we divided them.
Well, I'll sleep then, because we have school tomorrow. Good night.
No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my
Come on. There must be some explanation for this.
Didn't you look in the mirror? Your hair has been dyed too.
But how? When we were awake, our hair wasn't dyed and we didn't even go to the hairdresser. So what?
Furman, have you always had brown eyes? Because it was blue before. Now Powell has blue hair.
So how do we go to school? Are they supposed to know us this way? And Powell, tomorrow is your date with Clara. Won't your blue hair and yellow eyes stand out to her?
Don't be mad, Sherman. There's just something wrong with my glasses. WTF? My eyes. Oh my gosh. I can see without glasses.
Oh my god. What will we tell the ophthalmologist? Magically, Powell's hair turned blue and his hair and eyes improved. No one would believe this.
From now on you will never go to school because you will have other things to do. My name is Chloe. And I see you are wearing the bracelets I sent you. And I came to train you.
Let's stop for a minute. So you did this to us?
Well, I didn't dye your hair. But your hair is colored by absorbing your superpowers from the bracelet.
Oh my god. Do you have superpowers because of the bracelet? This is very cool.
Not cool. A girl appeared who speaks nonsense. Our hair became a different color, the color of our eyes changed and we have superpowers.
This surprised me too, but I'm curious about our superpowers.
Well, if you transform, there's no going back. What you'll do in the future will be a huge responsibility. You'll save people, fight bad guys, and I'll be stronger. Wow. Then combine the bracelets and then you will transform. And then you will see what superpowers you will have.
Please. Let's do it. I'm very curious.
Okay, let's just get over this stupidity and then go to that stupid workout.
You guys are beautiful. Then I'll tell you about your superpowers. Furman, your superpower will be fire, and your name will be Ruby. Sherman, your superpower will be Sonic Scream, and your name will be Jasper. Brittany, your superpower will be light manipulation, your name will be Sunstone. Zach, your superpower will be versatile because of your past, and your name will be Diamond. And your skin is cyan because your bracelet is made of diamonds. I only colored it green because of your civilian hair. Powell, your superpower will be water control, and your super name will be Lapis. Jessica, your superpower will be electricity, and will be called Amethyst. And Nella, your power will be healing, and you will create a force field with it defending your friends. Well, it will be a long time to train you, but I feel that you will be suitable for the big task.
But how do you know our name? And why us?
Now come, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about me. And you'll have to change personalities.
How come Powell didn't come to the dates, and it's been 2 weeks?
I have no idea. I haven't been able to reach him for 2 weeks. He doesn't even respond on Messenger. His friends have not been available for 2 weeks either.
Oh, hi, Clara. I know you won't recognize me this way, but I have a reason. I just can't tell anyone. I'm sorry I didn't come to our date 2 weeks ago, something just got in the way, but I promise we'll make it up after school.
Hello? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but who are you and do we know each other?
How come she didn't recognize you? Is it because of the color of your hair that you no longer wear glasses? This is all this Chloe's fault. If that bracelet magic thing hadn't happened, Powell would have had a nice day.
I didn't think I would say this, but the time has come. I know that sounds crazy, but Chloe's right. We're never Furman, Sherman, Brittany, Zach, Powell, Jessica, and Nella again. After all, our lives have really changed.
I would like our students Furman Becker, Sherman Smith, Brittany Simpson, Zach Whitson, Powell Becker, Jessica Watson, and Nella Witterson to come into my office. Thank you. Hi guys. Why do you think I called you in?
Because of the color of our hair?
That's right. You know that hair dyeing is not allowed at our school. Blonde hair is okay, Brittany, but red, orange, green, blue, purple and pink are not. I know that you are graduates, but unfortunately I am expelling you from the school.
What will happen with graduation? We shouldn't be able to graduate just because our hair has become discolored somehow.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't allowed to. It's a conservative school and I have to.
I can't believe it. To kick us out of school. Can you believe this?
My girlfriend hasn't recognized me since I put this stuff on. And we got kicked out of school because of our looks.
I'm sorry it happened. I told you that you will not go to school anymore, and no, I didn't betray you, lest you misunderstand. I chose you because everyone on my current planet has superhero students, but I don't.
Oh, we didn't even know that. So that's why we got the bracelets and version and our look.
And our lives and futures are ruined.
Jessica, I understand that you are upset about this, but I wanted to prove to my superhero training school that I am up to the task.
Furman, you were right. We are no longer what we used to be. This hurts me. So who are we now?
I don't even know anymore. Super orphans. We can't even go home because our parents or other siblings wouldn't recognize us, just like Claire didn't recognize Powell.
So what will happen to us then, Chloe? What are we going to do? Are we moving to a new city and changing our name?
No. Don't tell me this happened.
Sorry, Sherman, but unfortunately yes. Chloe said well that we are transforming, there is no turning back. But you heard her, she wants to prove herself to the superhero training school. Let's do it for her. I know that our life has changed and been ruined at the same time. One of my dreams is to travel around the world. Superheroes do that too. It's not how I imagined it, but it's still good. At least we don't have to buy expensive plane tickets, we can fly and it's free. Please. Let's do it to her.
Hi guys. Sorry to bother you. What's this new look you guys have?
It's complicated to explain. What are you doing here anyway? Why are you so sad?
I'm looking for Powell. It's about Clara. Is Powell at home? That's why I came here to tell you. I'm so sorry. Please accept my sincere condolences, Powell. I was heading home with Clara and she was hit by a drunk driver. Luckily, I survived, but unfortunately Clara didn't. Since you had a crush, I think I'll tell you.
Who is Clara?
Clara and Powell were a couple. They loved each other very much. They had been in a relationship since the 5th grade. Before we got the bracelets, he would have had a big date with Clara.
I know you won't recognize me this way, but I have a reason, I just can't tell anyone. I'm sorry I didn't come to our date 2 weeks ago, something just got in the way, but I promise we'll make it up after school.
But who are you and do we know each other?
How come she didn't recognize you? Is it because of the color of your hair that you no longer wear glasses? This is all this Chloe's fault. If that bracelet magic thing hadn't happened, Powell would have had a nice day.
Well, then it's time to train again. You came up slowly in 3 weeks. Now it's time for the first mission, Powell. Since you recently found out your girlfriend died and you were depressed because of her, I decided to give you the day off to calm down and process her death.
But Chloe, I'm going with them too. I'm trying to calm down and process Clara's
Not
death.
Powell, Furman, Jessica, and Sherman told me that Clara was your crush since 5th grade. Unfortunately, I didn't have a partner. But you need some time. Let me know when you feel better. Until then, the others will be transformed.
I hear that superheroes have arrived on a planet called Ompolis. Pathetic 7 idiots who only got their superpowers 1 month ago.
We're dumb bitches who got banned from 5 cities for killing a couple of people in one day. And in some countries we have become wanted criminals. That's why we must take revenge.
After that, how can we take revenge if everyone thinks we are monsters? This makes no sense. They named themselves anyway. They call themselves PowerRainbowForce. What a pathetic name.
When this pink-haired bitch announced them, I immediately realized that these 7 stupid enemies of ours were from school. And some bastard cursed us. I would kill them right now.
Furman, Sherman, Brittany, Zach, Powell, Jessica and Nella. Are these geek whores? Would they be the new heroes? They pay once.
I had an idea. Let's destroy the resources and then they will be weak. And then we destroy them.
Hello. I heard about you guys. I've also heard of PowerRainbowForce. I'm Dayton. Maybe I can help.
What have you heard about us? We are banned from the cities of half the planet. Besides, we don't even know you, you idiot.
Calm down, Max. There's the Furman, Sherman, Brittany, Zach, Powell, Jessica, and Nella gang we really hate and want to make their lives hell.
Well, then I meet a gang of villains. If they call themselves PowerRainbowForce, you could be Power Dark Force.
Power Dark Force isn't such a bad name. You can be our trainer, because I know they have someone who calls herself Chloe. What happened? A small earthquake. I caused this, as natural disaster is my superpower. I can generate earthquakes. And you are so depressed because of Clara? I'll tell you something, I hate you to make your life hell, dear Powell. What are you doing now? Are you going to call the police?
You 3 get out of here. And you in the middle, what do you think of yourself that you kill my girlfriend, and because of you Leo also loses her best friend?
Powell, is that why your hair turned blue?
How pathetic, you damn whores. You know what? I'm threatening the damn planet with a massive earthquake.
What happens now? Are we still going to die?
Don't worry, Leah. We will not die. I'll take care of them. You better get out of here.
What's going on here now? Is this really an earthquake?
I think it is not natural that a strong earthquake just appears. It must be caused by a person with supernatural powers.
This may be because the Earth does not shake on its own.
Jax, I think Sandra is having a tantrum. That's when she does a rude earthquake.
Trying to cheer her up quickly before the planet collapses.
Sandra, calm down. This planet will be destroyed because of you, because your constant rage generates a threatening earthquake.
Sandra, you neurotic idiot. We almost busted because of you. Calm down. Powell, are you okay? Were you not injured during the strong earthquake?
I can't believe you exposed yourself to your friend. I told you superheroes have to hide their identities.
Don't be hard on him. He couldn't have known that an evil person would come, and one of them would tell him that she had killed Clara.
Whatever. The point is to defeat those Power Dark Horse team, Furman. Since Powell is your younger brother, I think you should stay with him so he doesn't get sad. And you girl, since Powell is your friend, stay with him. Guys, it's time to transform because Power Dark Horse is a dangerous gang and they threaten the Earth. Furman and Powell stay home.
For what happened?
It's my fault. I transformed before Leah because one of the Power Dark members told me that she finished off Clara and I suddenly got angry and didn't care about my secret identity.
Jeez. Which one announced it?
The one who looks just like you, Jesse.
Speaking of names, I've come up with the right names for you. Furman, you'll be Fuse. Sherman, you'll be Slick. Brittany, you'll be Bubbles. Zach, you'll be Z. Powell, you'll be Pogo. Jesse, you'll be Isabella. Nella, you will be named Newt.
No. We don't want new names.
Unfortunately, that's it. We became the protectors of Vodpolis, but we don't know law enforcement.
Like I said last time, we're not ourselves anymore.
The world is waiting for someone to protect it. Bring light where darkness enters. Opolis is calling, the city's hoping, waiting for heroes who will never fall apart. Your strength is limitless, your heart is brave. Together you will overcome any obstacle anywhere. Evil is trembling, the world already knows. The hope of the future now depends only on you. You are the power rainbow force. The world needs you now. Firelight, water and healing. You are the ones who wrote a new era. You are the power rainbow force. The flame of hope always burns with you. Strength, heart and will and unity. The world just needs a good team now. There is no place where you cannot help. There is no obstacle that can take away your faith. Your stories inspire. The heart of Opolis awaits heroes today. Your strength is boundless, your heart is brave. Together you will overcome any obstacle anywhere. Evil trembles, the world already knows. The hope of the future now depends only on you. You are the power rainbow force. The world needs you now. Firelight, water and healing. You are the ones who wrote a new era. You are the power rainbow force. The flame of hope always burns with you. Strength, heart and will and unity. The world only needs a good team now. You where you must go. You set an example for the world. As heroes you open a new path. You are the power rainbow force. The world needs you now. Firelight, water and healing. You are the ones who write a new era. You are the power rainbow force. The flame of hope always burns with you. Strength, heart and will and unity. The world just needs a good team now. You are the ones we have been waiting for. The power rainbow force will never step aside again. You are the heroes of the world. The power of the heart now. Opolis can hope forever.
Wow! This was the most beautiful song I have ever heard in my life.
Leah. I'm so sorry to have to say this. Since we've become superheroes, we have to leave Earth. As incredible as it may sound, Chloe is what we are trained to be, perfect superheroes. We must move to a planet called Opolis.
What? What will I do without you since Clara died?
Chloe, me and Pogo, are going with you.
Okay, don't be angry, dear Leah. Because you know that your friends are not ordinary people anymore. You have to promise that you won't tell anyone the secret. Anyway, guys, even a person will come with you.
Katie, what are you doing here?
Imagine, guys, I'm coming with you. I have a bracelet too.
By the way, Chloe, I can clearly see that Katie's hair and eyes didn't turn colored like we did from the bracelet. How is that?
There is no time to explain this. PowerRainbowForce is a dangerous team. We must stop them. Whoa. You have nice superhero transformations.
Thanks. Do you like the transformation too? What's your superhero name?
Bismuth.
Well then, let's go to Oldpolis and defeat PowerRainbowForce.
Two hearts strung together, a melody flies in the wind. When you're here with me, everything is so beautiful. You are my light.
I can't believe this. There is already an earthquake here.
PowerRainbowForce must be attacking. I saved those girls because the earthquake threatens their lives. I can stop the earthquake. Hi girls, everything is fine now. I stopped this earthquake. You saw a team of 7, they are evil and wear black and dark red clothes.
That's what they went for. They are preparing for some world domination.
Now it's time for PowerRainbowForce to face the nightmare. With PowerRainbowForce. Go and defeat a PowerRainbowForce.
Who do my eyes see? My precious hero clone. What a miserable sight.
Well, this is unbelievable. We are only teenagers, and now we have to save an entire planet from PowerRainbowForce. It's not enough that our lives have been turned upside down, now we have to fit in here as well.
I know, Slick. It'll be great not being able to call you Sherman because of our superpowers. Sometimes I feel like we're right in the middle of a superhero movie, but that's reality. And our new home is Oddpolis. Whether you like it or not, the fate of the world is now in our hands.
But why us? Why me? As teenagers, we're mostly worried about school projects, not about what dimensional gates to close or what evil forces to defeat.
Yes, I get it. However, I also don't like to shoot flashing sunlight from my hands when I'm excited. I nearly blinded you geese in training.
Dark Bubbles, check it out. Our hero clone. Now is the time to talk. Who trained you to do these terrible things? Why have we been made into such monsters?
Those who don't know how to truly use their power will never be true heroes. Dayton is our trainer. She showed us how to win, and how to bring real order to Oddpolis. Dayton? Why doesn't it surprise me? Our Chloe is also a resource. But that's not how she teaches us. She doesn't manipulate us.
Chloe? She's just a weak little leader.
She doesn't even know how to wield real power. We learned from Jaden how to rule the world. We have to take our fate into our own hands.
And what about the values for which we fight? For justice, for our friends.
Those must be put aside. Power conquers all. And we are the real winners. You can no longer care about small things like friendship or love.
I will not let you take away from us what is truly important.
If Dayton is who you say she is, she should know that we won't go along with your plans. We will not become like you.
Ah, the character. Well, of course. We will show you how the real world management works. But first, a small test. Let's try what you can do, heroes.
I never knew I could be so weak. Could you really be the real Fuse?
Who are you, and why do you look like me? What do you want?
Isn't it easy? I'm a better version of you, the one who isn't afraid to use your power for real purposes.
Power is not for destroying others.
That's pathetic. Power is for ruling. And you're too weak to understand that.
If you're my dark side, then it's time to bring light there too.
I can't believe it. Why did she do that? Why did she have to execute Clara? My biggest love? She wants to make my life hell. Then I will make her life hell.
Pogo, listen. I understand that you are very touched by Clara's death, but now the important thing is to keep this planet Oddbliss out of danger. We are all in this together.
Jezebella, you don't understand this. Clara was my greatest love. She was the only one who was always by my side. You don't know what it's like to lose your love because your enemy killed her.
I understand that it hurts. I understand that all your feelings and thoughts are confused right now. But you should know that you are not alone. We will all be there to help you through this.
Whatever you feel, you must not let anger get the best of you. Clara's death should not be a reason for you to destroy everything we have built. She would have wanted you to fight for the future, not the past.
I don't know, Z. The pain is still there. The rage. I just want it to go away.
I know it is difficult. We all go through our own struggles, but we must be stronger now. We can win together, Pogo.
That's right. Clara doesn't want us to be driven by hatred and anger. She wants us to find peace and protect Oddbliss.
You know, when we were just teenagers and didn't have superpowers, Clara was always there for me. Not because I needed her, but because she believed in me. Clara never failed me. Even when I had self-doubt. She always said, Powell, you can do anything, you just have to believe in it. Real strength is not in what you know, but in who you are. When we had gained our abilities and felt like we could achieve anything now, it was Clara who always reminded us what was important. It is not power, but intention that guides us.
That's why we have to fight now. Clara's words will always be with us and her power lives within us now. She always believed in you, Pogo. We also believe in you.
Pogo, her motivation is still in you. Now that we are strong, we must not allow ourselves to be consumed by anger. Clara wants us to carry on good and love, as she did.
Yes, you're right. Clara always said that true heroes are those who lift others up, not those who destroy them. That's why I'm fighting. Because I also want to show her that she was telling the truth. The most important thing is that we save the future. The fight doesn't end without Clara, it continues, for her.
Jake, what are you doing here? This can't be true. Is that you? As if it hadn't occurred to you, Furman. I'm Dark Fuse. Your shadow. The one you left behind. Dark Fuse. Jake, what happened to you? Why are you doing this? Why do you fight against us? You really don't understand, do you? After you were kicked out of school, your whole life changed. Your hair turned red, as if you were always a flame. What about me? For me, everything fell apart. Jake, I didn't even know why this was happening. The bracelet to change my hair, but I had no idea what it was all about. I never thought that it was because of the power of ruby fire. This is an excuse, Furman. Nothing but excuses. Do you know what happened to me after you got fired? I couldn't read anywhere. I tried to contact you, but you just disappeared from my life. You were not there when I needed you. I didn't want to disappear, Jake. I didn't know what to do with my new power. There wasn't anyone to help. I didn't want you to get in trouble because of me. What about me? You were the only friend I had, Furman. And you just abandoned me. I just felt like I didn't count. They neglected me. I thought something was wrong with me, that I didn't deserve anything. Jake, I never wanted to leave you. But I didn't know how to deal with what I got. I did not expect that I would be the chosen one of the ruby fire. I just wanted to be a normal guy. Jake, it's not late.
Max, how did you get here? I never thought we would meet again. I was the same way. Well, who am I if not your shadow, Sherman? We were a team. Two guys who took over the world together, and then you just disappeared. Max, you know that I didn't want to disappear. I got kicked out of school and then I lost all contact. I didn't know where you were, what was happening with you. And I couldn't reach you. I kept trying to find you, but you always kept going. What happened to you, Sherman? How did you become a hero? Why did you let the power get the better of you? I didn't choose this. The power came so that I didn't know what to do with it. After I got kicked out of school, everything changed. The power became a heavy burden that I could not handle lightly. So you really managed to beat the system, didn't you? But what about me? I wasn't given a chance. Everyone forgot about me. No one cared about me. And now you're a superhero. While I, who was always there for you, pushed into the darkness. Max, I didn't know you felt this way. I didn't leave you intentionally. But now that I hear what you're saying, it hurts. It hurts that you're treating me like this. There's no need for regrets anymore. I'm different now. And you know that PowerRainbowForce and I don't get along. Revenge can't wait any longer. That's what I came for. That's why you have to pay for everything you've done to me. Max, I didn't want to hurt you. I want you to understand that it was not my choice to leave you. If I can help, I will help. But if you're pulling me towards the darkness, I can't stop you. Help? You want to help me? This is ridiculous. The world cannot be fixed with nice words. I'm not the boy you know anymore. And now you will see what happens when the shadow takes over. Max, if you really want to fight, then know that my fight is not against you. It's against the darkness. Why should your shadow lead you when the light can also be your companion? Because I do not want to stand on the side of the light. I have chosen the shadow, and now you are with me.
So that's you, the big Bubbles, who everyone loves, who is always there to save the world, but her friends, she doesn't need her friends anymore, right? Selena, what do you want from me? Why are you mad at me? Why? Can't you see it? Why didn't you see what was happening? Your friends should have been there for you, but you always just watched the others. When have you been with me, Brittany? When did you stand by me when I needed you the most? I didn't want it to happen like this. The power has changed all of our lives so much. I tried to do everything, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Oh Brittany, you just left me there. You always focused on the others and I was there, alone, suffering so I wouldn't feel abandoned. But now I know the real reason. I know now why you chose everything but me. Selena, please listen to me. I know it hurts, but I've fought my own battles too. I always tried to help, but sometimes there was so much going on that I couldn't take care of everyone. Is that what you say? Now that things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to, are you trying to apologize? But it's too late, Brittany. I'm not your friend anymore, but a warrior of the army of darkness. And now you'll be the one to feel the consequences. Selena, please don't do this. You know it wasn't on purpose. Why do we have to fight each other now? Because you didn't get it. You neglected me, and now I will leave you too. I'm going to get my revenge. Because the darkness will always find its place, and now I will be the one to swallow the light for good. Selena, I'll always be there if you need me anytime. I don't want darkness to swallow me. I still believe in you. Don't waste your words. The darkness has come and now it is too late. You cannot understand what is going on inside me. Why can't we give it another try? Why don't we try to overcome the darkness together? Maybe there's hope for us.
You, Jax. What on earth are you doing here? Why now? Why don't you? Enemies never rest, right? Anyway, I have to give you the honor of coming. But you're paying for being here now. I was not expecting you. I didn't think that the other side of evil wanted to overshadow the sun so much. Why don't you just disappear and let the heroes do their thing? How dare you speak to me like that, Zack? What makes you think you can get away with this? If I say you'll pay, then you will. You're not as strong as you think you are. And I'm not going to hesitate. I've always known that the evil side is all about fighting. But I'm not going to back down. My power does not come from darkness. You will never understand us. Well, of course, Zack. Light, good, heroism. But I see you don't understand. Darkness always comes closer. And now the time has come for you to wake me up. I'm not just an enemy, but something far, far worse. And if you're not strong enough, you'll be a memory soon enough. You are wrong, Jax. We will do everything we can to stop you. We cannot allow you to destroy us. Ah, Zack, it's always the enthusiasm and the naivete. But what's the point when the world you're trying to protect is so fragile that it could crumble to dust in the blink of an eye? And you'll never stop the darkness from taking over forever. Our sight protects the world. You will never understand why we are fighting. But that won't stop us. Because we believe there is hope. A hope. Well, Zack, maybe. But remember, I'll always be there to destroy it. And once you've lost that hope, there's nothing left to save you. You never understood, did you? Why we are fighting. Why don't we let the darkness swallow us up? And yet now you're standing here again, as if you're the master of the world. I remember the first time I saw Nella in the school corridor. She was the one who washed away all my other thoughts. The girl who was able to see everything differently. But you, Jax, you threatened me. Oh, so we're still here? Little Nella? Baby Nella? Your love again. How did you change yourself because of it? Why is this important to you? And why did you think anything would change if you protected her? Such emotional weaknesses always make me weak. Don't you dare threaten anybody again. I will not tolerate you treating anyone like this. We thought we were friends, but you ruined it all. When you rudely threatened me, my soul was broken. The moment I saw Nella. Yet I felt that this was so much more than anything I could ever say. Really? Are you now realizing what true power is? Emotions just make you weak, Zack. You will never understand what is behind it. It's a trap of weakness. And now that you have fallen in love with a girl, what has been the consequence? How did the world treat her when you protected her? And now you're standing there like a little boy in love who failed to save his heart. Fortunately, I have both power and strength, but I know what real power is. And being able to love does not mean that we are weak. Quite the opposite. This is what makes us stronger. I will not let you destroy the world that I still believe in. Nella, she's the only one who understands me, and that won't change, even if you try to stop her. You know, Zack, you're never going to make it. Your feelings only leave a shadow. What you love will disappear and you will be left here, empty. If you don't stop, you'll lose everything soon. This is the warning. I won't lose her. Not right now. Nella and I will keep going. And I protect the one I love. And you will forever be just a shadow.
Clara, my love. I am so happy that you are finally here.
Hi Powley Bear. I've missed you too. What are we here for?
I have no idea. And now let's get out of here.
Well, then that's why you didn't come on the date. That's logical. I was very worried about you.
I know, Clara, and once again I'm sorry for disappearing from Messenger without a word. But now we are together again. I love you very much. Don't worry, when we return to reality, I'll even ask for your hand in marriage. Well, of course, Powell. It's always just her, right? She's always the most important thing in the world. Clara, dear Clara. But here I am. Don't forget me. Why? Why do you do this, Clara? She's not you. Why do you play with my feelings? Dear Powell, it's always just Clara. It's always her. What about me? Why don't you care about me? Why don't you see that I was your friend too? I counted on you too. You were only on the love train, Powell. Nothing else interests you, like your heart. I don't care what happened to me, right? You're not my friend anymore. I don't even know you. Clara was the one who was always by my side, the one I counted on, the one I loved. And now you're here. Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to suffer? Suffer then, Powell. It will be. Why else would you be here? You are ready to leave everyone who still loved you for good, so that with one heart, one step, you can find the one who was lost long ago. My heart is already gone, Clara took it. And you're not the one to bring it back. I don't care about anything you say. Go on, Powell. But remember, nothing is as it seems. The pain will be with me forever, and somewhere, deep down, you know you won't be able to escape me.
So here you are, Jessie, the eternal winner. You were always the center of attention, weren't you? Everyone was cheering you on, celebrating you. And me? Where was I? A mere shadow beside you, always in the background. Sandra, I never wanted to take the attention away from you. I know it must have been difficult that I was always in the foreground, but it was not intentional. You were special too, I always felt it. Special? Do you really think anyone would have noticed me? That I was ever important? While you stood there in the spotlight, I suffered here, neglected. And now you're here like the hero, like a superhero who wins it all. But what have I won? Nothing. And now I am here to finally achieve what you were given. Sandra, I didn't know it hurt so much. Please don't do this. In the choir, I know we didn't really see eye to eye a lot. But now it's not about who is in the foreground and who is in the background. We all matter. They're important. Don't dream, Jessie. You don't have to pay attention to anyone anymore. You think the team is everything, but you forget about the real world. The ones you ignored, the ones who didn't get what they deserved. I never got credit, they never paid attention to me. Now I am going to be the center, now I'm going to take over. I don't understand, Sandra. Why did you choose this path? Why the hatred and revenge when you could have helped us? We've always valued you. But now, if you continue to think this way, you're losing everything that really matters. I don't care what matters anymore. All that matters is that I finally get to rule. And if I have to do that to you, then I did. Why did it have to happen like this? Why didn't you trust me? Because I never got what they gave me. And now I'm here to finally take it all.
Lily, what has happened to us? Why are you so mad at me? We have always been the best of friends. Why can't you forgive? What has happened to us? You really don't get it? You abandoned me, Nella. I was there when everyone else took a backseat, when we did everything together. What happened then? You threw everything away to hang out with Zach. What's wrong with me? Why didn't you consider me as important as him? Lily, I didn't know you were in so much pain. Zach is a good friend and he helped a lot, but you were always important to me. I thought you also knew how much I love you as a friend. Helped? Of course. He helped me. While I was suffering here in the background, You just kept getting more and more distant from me. I never understood why you chose him, why I wasn't important enough for you to stay with me. You left me, and now I'm here to make things right. Lily, if anything has hurt you, I'm sorry. But I didn't understand that it was bothering me so much. And now I know it wasn't just because of Zack that it hurt. I was actually the one who didn't pay enough attention to you. But don't be angry with me. I really didn't want to lose you. And it's too late now. Too late. I'm not the girl I used to be. I disappeared when you left. I disappeared from the scene when you left. Now I bring the change. And you cannot stop this change. Lily, please don't. Don't be the one I'm afraid of. Why don't you try to solve it in another way? Why don't you try to get your old self back? My old self? That was a long time ago. I'm just a dark shadow now, and you know it very well. You can't stop it, Nella. You never could. I know it's hard, but please don't let your anger get the better of you. Why don't you come back? Why don't you try again so that the dark side is not the only thing that defines you? Because it is the dark side that defines you. And now I'm finally doing what I always wanted.
What the hell is this? Where are we?
This could be some other dimension, so peaceful, yet strange.
Can't you feel it? This place is just too perfect. This is not natural.
This is not just one dimension. This is the world of harmony. I heard about it. A place where peace and order suppresses everyone so they can never fight.
This world is manipulating us. It's as if the tunes are speaking to our hearts and trying to put our resistance to sleep.
The world of harmony. Then it means that someone banished us here so we would never return to Oddpolis. We left the power dark force there, and now they're free to run wild.
Then we cannot let this happen. Oddpolis will be destroyed if we stay here. How can we get out of here?
We cannot give up. This is what Power Dark Force wants. They want this place to swallow us up.
Clara always told me never to let anything break me. I'm not going to be stuck here. We have to come up with something.
If this world is built on harmony, then perfection is its greatest weapon. The only way out of here is to break the harmony. Something that does not belong here.
Something chaotic, something that throws this place off balance.
The strength of our team, the colors, the emotions, our differences. That's the key. This place wants everything to be the same. We have to show that we do not fit into this world.
Then we will use our powers. Together. All colors, all emotions. Let's bring chaos to harmony.
This is for Clara's memory. And for everyone we have to protect.
For this world we have to save.
For our team, because we are stronger together.
We used to be ordinary teenagers, but we already live with superpowers. One day changed everything. The power has awakened and we were there. We couldn't believe it could happen. But now we're here and we're flying together. The world is in our hands now. We conjure light from darkness with every step we take. We now know why we were born. A new world is waiting for us, and we will be there. Our strength and our hearts lead us wherever, whenever we are there to save the world. We are the superheroes. Our destiny is now in our control. We've only dreamed of this for a long time, but we can bring the light now. The superpower is in our hands now. We know we're gonna do big things. We are the superheroes. The world is waiting for us, and we're ready for it. It didn't matter where we came from. Everyone had their own struggles, but now we're pulling together. We're a team, and why shouldn't we win? Life has always tested us, but our hearts never gave up hope. And now we finally know who we are. We are the ones who are able to make a difference. We now know why we were born. A new world is waiting for us, and we will Our strength and our hearts lead us wherever, whenever. We are there to save the world. We are the superheroes. Our destiny is now in our control. We've only dreamed of this for a long time, but we can bring the light now. The superpower is in our hands now. We know we're gonna do big things. We are the superheroes. The world is waiting for us, and we're ready for it. With infinite power in our hearts, there are no more obstacles. Once we understand that we are all superheroes, we can change anything. We are the superheroes. We control our destiny now. We only dreamed of this a long time ago, but now we can bring the light. The superpower is in our hands now. We know we're gonna do big things. We are the superheroes. The world is waiting for us, and we're ready for it. We are the superheroes. We are the ones who make a difference. The future is now in our hands. We are the superheroes, and the world will find us.
So then we became the guardian angels of Ogpolis. Is this our first mission now?
Yes, it appears. The power you have is not only to save the world from danger, but to become leaders. The guardian angels who bring truth and hope to all.
I want to bring something to everyone's attention on behalf of all of Ogpolis. We want to thank PowerRainbowForce for saving our world.
We know that being a superhero is not an easy task, and that you, who protect the world, are not only strong, but also helpful, courageous, and true people. Not only are you protecting Ogpolis from evil, but you are also bringing back hope.
That's why we brought you something, a little surprise, a thank you concert. Let you hear the music that connects all of our hearts.
Look, there they come on the wings of colors, standing as heroes on the edge of the world. The city is calling, now everything is changing. With them every heart shines here. They bring light to the darkness, courage when everything is trembling. Fire and water, the power of light and wind. They stand together, no one can defeat them. Power Rainbow Force is here with us, rewriting the future for us with colors. They fight together, fire burns in their hearts. They save our city for everything. You hear their voices in the wind. You feel their footsteps echoing on the ground. Every color tells a story. The power of their courage that always upon the knees. Now we sing this song together. Heroes step among us. The sun rewriting the future for us with colors. Together they fight, fire burns in their hearts. They will save our city at all cost. This is the moment when everything shines, the promise written in colors that there will be another tomorrow. Together we stand, no obstacles, only faith. Power Rainbow Force, never leave us here. Power Rainbow Force, here with us, rewriting the future for us with colors. Together they fight, fire burns in their hearts. They will save our city at all cost.
Thanks for being here, for saving the future. Thank you for always being by our side. PowerRainbowForce, you guys are the real heroes.
This was our way of showing you, no matter how great the danger, when we are together, nothing can stop us.